Hello world, it is Nutshot, and I am here again with Celuxs, and we have one of his gameplays for you that we're going to be watching while we talk about some shit. Um,
Talk about some shit.
Talk about some shit, that's
Yeah,
right.
we have a
He
lot
is
to talk about.
playing Ground War. I think there's a Ground War match, isn't it?
Yeah, ground war on grid.
And
I'm using the L96, and I don't snipe very much. I
do you
used
get
to
the
snipe a
variable on
lot.
this or not?
Yeah,
Alright, so he's not a big time sniper. He used to fuck with it back in COD 4, I believe, but me and him like to throw it on every once in a while and see what we can do. And he got a pretty good match, so that's what we're showing you. So
yeah.
hopefully you enjoy it. And
And this is theater mode.
yeah,
So
theater mode.
yes, some shots don't look like they hit, but if they weren't hitting, they wouldn't be dying.
People always complain about how shots don't look like they hit, but it counts anyways, and they
Yeah,
don't realize that theater mode does that.
it's just kind of glitchy and laggy. Plus, this game was lagging anyway because it's ground war. So
Yeah, like a lot of those shots look like they should hit, but
yeah.
they don't. And
But
then you want,
anyway,
yeah, whatever.
new subjects.
All right, there's a couple things we want to talk about, so we'll get right into it.
What are we gonna talk about first? Top five or the tournament?
No, last or this recent Saturday, which was how many days ago now?
I guess. I don't know.
Like 5 days ago.
Five? Yeah, five maybe.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Um, Me and Celux went to a tournament not too far from where we live in the St. Louis area, and it was a Black Ops tournament on PS3.
Yep, finally on PS3.
Yeah, and
It was free for all.
it was a
1v3.
pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty janky tournament.
It was,
And
like,
let me tell you this.
worst setup
I'm gonna
ever.
name like three or four things about it, and then you'll understand why it's janky. First of all, I'm gonna tell you one of the custom classes, and it's the only class I'm gonna tell you, but it's because it's the only class anybody
Yeah,
used.
this was everybody was gonna use this.
It was a golden AK-74U with rapid
Yeah.
fire with a China Lake as a secondary. That's right, a China Lake.
Lightweight Pro, steady hand, no, sleight of hand.
Sleight
pro,
of hand pro and marathon,
Marathon
pro.
Pro, yeah.
So
and
yeah,
claymores.
yeah. So
Everybody had claymores.
second, we were all. It was a four-man free-for-all. So it was like top two of the first round went through, then
Yep.
single elimination there on out, and blah blah blah, whatever.
And it was 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, and we're playing four guys on a one single projector screen.
Yeah, 4-player split screen.
And the left two sides of the screen, half of the screen, like half of your UAV is cut off. It's off the screen.
Yeah.
And
when you aimed, it wasn't right.
me being the lucky one, I got to play most of my matches on that side, needless
Yep.
to say.
I played the same screen the entire time.
So it was some stupid shit, but needless to say, Celux took first, and
Yeah.
I took third, so not a bad outcome.
Got $200.
Yeah, he took some money.
And I
didn't,
won the raffle. I got the
Yeah.
RC car.
the sweet RC car with
Yeah,
C4.
for $5.
So it was pretty fun. I will not be playing any more tournaments if they're on a
No,
projector. I'll
not-
tell you that. So
No. I fail here miserably.
yeah,
I know.
but so yeah, that was cool. I'm glad he won. He deserved it. So that's that. The next thing I want to touch base on is the recent video I posted about the YouTube community and how people need to support each other more and stuff like that. I got a lot of good feedback on that, and I was really happy with what people had to say and that they agreed with me. So I just want to thank everybody who commented on that and took the time to watch it and listen, and I really appreciate it. You just watched it for the first time. What did you think about it?
I wanted to point out how I like how you were talking about if we had as many subscribers as everybody else did, how you would like to go around and mention on other people's channels about their good gameplays and whatnot, and that kid just got turned on.
Oh yeah.
But I would like to
Totally.
do that to help people out. But
Yeah, like if I had
unfortunately,
like
we
yeah,
don't have
like I said,
subscribers.
like Toy and them do. Like that's awesome to do that, and like I wish that I had 50,000 subscribers that could see the videos that I thumbed up and would check out the content, that I was trying to help
Yep.
kids promote. But hopefully I get to that point, and hopefully all you people out there that are trying to do it, you get there at some point too. But it's really hard when
For
you
now,
don't.
it just takes time.
Yeah, like everyone's trying to do it, and unless you've been in the picture for a long time, it's hard to get noticed nowadays. So,
Yep.
but don't give up. It's all about having fun. So that's all I really wanted to touch base on about that. So the last thing I want to talk about is the other day I was playing Black Ops, and out of nowhere, I started getting all these friend requests, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'll get a random friend request here and there every day, but not like 8 friend requests a minute like I was getting like spammed with. So tree pickers, picking off people in the trees.
Yep.
Anyways, so I was like, what's going on? So I finally like messaged a couple people, and I was like, what what made you add me? Like, who are you? Just because I was curious why these people were adding me. Not that I cared, but I was just wondering why it was happening. So they're like, I saw you on YouTube, and I was like, what, did you see my montage on my channel or something? And they're like, no, you're on top 5. And I was like, top 5? They're like, yeah, you're on XJaw's top 5. You're number 1. And I was like, what? Because I sent in this clip where I got a quad feed with the L96 and
3 or 4 guys after.
Yeah, right? And I forgot I sent it in even, and I didn't even know he was putting his number 1 because he didn't reply to me and tell me or anything. So it was a shock to me. And the thing about the clip was like, and I sent him, I told him this when I sent it to him. It looks like I get a single kill and then a triple in one shot for the quad feed, but it's 2 collaterals back to back. And in the first shot, a guy goes in a second chance, and he dies right before the second collateral, and it looks like a triple. So it says triple kill, but it wasn't a triple
just because
collateral.
The guy in last chance died as soon as you got the other collateral.
And everybody on there is freaking out, saying how it wasn't a triple, and I'm like telling her, I know, he made a mistake. I tried to tell him, so that's that, it doesn't matter. It was still cool that was on there. A lot of people are seeing that, so.
Yeah. But this is the end of the game.
Yep.
I am 46-2. I don't think I show the score.
46-2. That's pretty good for sniping, I think. So hope you all enjoyed, and
for the next time.
We'll see you later. Peace.